Parts of Saginaw County under a flood warning as recent rain and snow melt causes rising water levels. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bill Harris. Here's what's happening tonight. A flood warning continues for the Cass River from Frankenmuth to Bridgeport as the swollen Cass inches upward. NBC 25's Jane Park joining us live now from Frankenmuth, where residents and business owners alike are cautiously watching the river.
Bill, we are live at the boat launch off Tuscola Street in Frankenmuth, and as you can see behind me, the water on the Cass River has risen, and right now it's reaching beyond the tree line. Now, as of about an hour ago, the National Weather Service says the Cass River is nearly 2 feet above flood stage and rising. A serene scene on the banks of the swollen Cass River Tuesday. Amid a flood warning the National Weather Service has issued until further notice.
You're always watching the river.
In Midland, Monday's rain combined with melting snow has caused the Tittabawassee River to overflow onto some low-lying roads.
It's flooding the areas that we would typically expect to see flooded every spring.
Emergency coordinators warn drivers to avoid flooded roads. Some roads along the Cass River in Bridgeport were also closed. Business owners in downtown Frankenmuth are watching water levels closely, though they say they're not concerned just yet and remain confident the dike system built in the 50s will control river levels.
Prior to that, flooding in this facility was a normal occurrence.
And as old photos on the walls of the Bavarian Inn show, workers were used to the river invading their space.
There were moments of anxiety because you didn't know how fast the river was going to rise.
Not as much anxiety now with the concrete walls of the dike lining the bank and the rising and receding waters just a sign of the turning seasons.
The Cass can be mighty in the spring, but it's kind of fun to watch. It's nature.
Emergency management workers tell us this is fairly typical flooding that we see this time of year, but you still want to be cautious. Drivers do not want to be driving over any flooded roads. And again, the National Weather Service has issued that flood warning for Cass River until further notice. Live in Frankenmuth, Jane Park, NBC 25. Bill.
All right, Jane, thank you very much.